Finally, some good news out of Cleveland Browns faithful. You know that feeling when the weight of another lost season starts to lift, even if just a crack? It's that spark in the dog pound that's been missing for too long. The Browns have been grinding through quarterback chaos, starts and stops that leave fans questioning everything. But after a gritty win that shook the stadium, whispers are turning into roars. Will this change the game for the team that's always on the edge? If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now the name that's got the entire city buzzing, Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback who just turned heads in his debut, leading the Browns to a hard-fought victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. It's been 1995 since a Browns rookie QB won his first start, and Sanders made sure it counted. He stepped into the spotlight with poise that belies his inexperience, finishing 11 of 20 for 209 yards, a touchdown and one interception, but those dynamic plays, they were the kind that make you believe. Picture this, first quarter pressure closing in like the Cleveland winter. Sanders scrambles, eyes downfield, and unleashes a 52-yard bomb to Isaiah Bond. The ball sails true, the crowd erupts, and suddenly the offense isn't just surviving, it's thriving. Then comes the score, a quick flick to Dylan Sampson, who snatches it and races 66 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, that's not just a play, that's a statement from a kid who slipped to the 5th round but plays like he was born for this. Head coach Kevin Stefanski, he wouldn't commit post-game, keeping it coy with "I am proud of him, proud of this offense, a ton of things to learn from, but I'm just going to worry about today." Classic Stefanski measured focus. But let's be real, Dorian Gabriel's been shaky, 1-5 as starter with 937 yards, 7 TDs and 2 picks. He was supposed to reclaim the job after his concussion, but Sanders' debut has everyone rethinking that script. The Browns have cycled through 42 starting QBs since 1999, that's a revolving door of heartbreak for the dog pound. Sanders, he wants to be the one who sticks. Ahead of the game, he laid it out plain. "I know our fans have a lot of expectations and hope, and I would be doing a disservice to myself and the organization if I didn't feel like I am the guy." Pre-game, he doubled down to CBS, "I'm who they've been looking for." That's confidence, Cleveland, not arrogance, but the fire this team has craved. After the win, Sanders got reflective. "God is the only way I made it through it. The last 6 or 7 months have been extremely hard." Draft slide and all, he embraced the pressure, thanked the O-line, and hinted at what's next. "I think I showed a couple of great pieces. Imagine what a full offseason looks like. It gets dangerous. This isn't just a one-game wonder." Sanders executed what was needed, showed poise under the lights, and gave the Browns something rare: momentum. The offense clicked in ways it hasn't all year, and for a fanbase that's endured the factory of sadness, this feels like a turning point. But Stefanski's non-committal stance leaves the door cracked. Who starts against the 49ers next week? The debate's heating up, and Browns Nation is watching every move. As the dust settles from that Raiders win, the bigger picture comes into focus for the Cleveland Browns. Shedeur Sanders didn't just win a game, he injected life into a quarterback room that's been more question mark than exclamation point. Gabriel's return looms, but his track record screams inconsistency. Those 5 losses as starter aren't easily forgot. Stefanski's words ring true, plenty to learn, but Sanders' debut, it screamed potential. That 52-yard strike to Bond wasn't luck, it was vision, arm strength, and the kind of scramble that turns defense into opportunity. And Sampson's 66-yard TD, pure acceleration after the catch, sparked by Sanders' precision. Sanders' journey adds layers to this story. Projected first-rounder slides to the 5th, that's a chip on the shoulder you can feel from Lake Erie. Yet he walked into a hostile debut without nerves. "Before going into the game, I didn't feel nervous. I did as much work as I could during the week to make Sunday fun." The O-line embraced him, the playbook clicked, and the win. A win is crazy, and off just 1 week of practice. Now with a full offseason in sight, the possibilities explode. Dangerous indeed. For the dog pound, this hits different. Cleveland's football soul has been tested, endless rebuilds, heartbreaking near misses. But Sanders brings that youthful hunger, the belief that he can be the guy. Fans have waited for a signal caller who gets it, who speaks to the city's grit. His post-game gratitude: "I'm thankful I was able to get a win for the Browns." That's humility wrapped in ambition, the perfect tonic for a fanbase craving stability. Looking ahead, the 49ers roll into town next week. A stiffer test, no doubt. San Francisco's defense is ferocious, but if Sanders gets the nod, it will be a proving ground. Will Stefanski stick with the hot hand or revert to the plan? The non-committal vibe post-win suggests deliberation, but the vibes from the locker room lean toward building on this momentum. Sanders wants to send a message, and after 209 yards and a W in debut, he's got the volume turned up. This quarterback saga isn't new to Cleveland, but it feels fresh. No more settling for serviceable, Sanders aims higher, and the fans are right there with him. Imagine the roar if he builds on this, turns one win into a streak. The Browns aren't contenders yet, but sparks like this ignite hope. It's that Cleveland spirit, resilient, raw, ready to believe. As the week unfolds, keep your eyes on the headlines, the practice reports. Sanders has shown he belongs, now it's about earning the keys. Browns faithful, this is your team, your fight. From the shores of the lake to the heart of the city, let's rally around what could be the start of something big. Subscribe, like, comment, let's keep the conversation alive. The dog pound never quits, and neither does this story.